Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. We had a request for a set play versus switching. So, this is one of our favorite sets. I don't remember who we picked this up from or who I picked it up from, but we named it Spartan. Don't remember why, but anyway, it's a two guard front, and you want to have your three man in front of the ball as one's bringing the ball up the floor. So as soon as one crosses that top volleyball line, 3 and 4 are going to have a little bit of false motion with the four man calling three as if he's going to back screen or flare screen for him. And then 4 is going to cut off of this screen by 5 really hard. One brings it to the action and hits 3. And now we're in business. And as soon as the ball's in the air, 2 slides over here, not quite to the short corner, but he slides over underneath 5. So there in section B, as soon as 3 catches the ball, 1 cuts first. He shapes his man up. And I mean, he burns. There's not a screen from 5, but he burns over the top of 5. And there have been a few times where we've been able to go 3-1 for a quick lay-in. 2 shapes up, and he cuts off of 5 screens only after 2 has gotten below, or 1, I'm sorry, has gotten below 5. We want X2 to help on 1's cut just a little bit. 2 sets a screen, so his spine's facing the area we want 2 to catch the ball, and 2 makes that vertical cut and rounds it off to the ball. We want to shorten that pass up as much as possible. 3-2, and 2 wants to take the ball, and he wants to get at least 1 to 2 feet across the midline. 3's gone off a back screen set by 1 and 5, and 4 in this scenario here. Once 3 got the ball, he went out and got a little bit higher and wider on the floor. And we use the volleyball court on a high school court as sort of our indicator, especially against teams who switched. So 3's cutting off of this back screen, 2 back screens. 2 gets the ball across the midline, and 4 shapes up to set a screen for 3. And then 4 slips again against switching. And 2's first look is to 4 on that slip. And then moving on to section D, if for whatever reason we couldn't hit 4 on the slip, 5 lifts up as a pressure release. 4 lifts up as a pressure release. We want to go to 5 though. Once 2 hits 5, 3's getting a little bit lower than 4. 5 catches the ball, and we used to say outside knee, inside knee. When the ball's in the air to 5, 1 sprint cuts to the 90-degree mark, and 5, without turning his or pivoting, he's got his arms or his elbows out extended, and he looks over his outside knee, and that's for the backdoor cut to 1. 1 sprint cut, shows hands, he gets above the level of the ball, and man, he burns backdoor. Inside knee, if the backdoor is not there to 1, we look over the top for 4 and 3, setting a double flare screen for 2. And 5 wants to throw the ball over the top of those screens and maybe get 2 for a 3-point shot or a driving opportunity. 2 catches it and can't shoot it. 4 pops up for a pressure release. We hit 4. 1's just kind of hanging out under the rim. He's going to have to get out of the lane so he doesn't accrue a 3-second violation. The 4 catches it, squares up, and he again wants to get 1 foot at a minimum across the opposite side of the midline. And as soon as he jump stops, 1's gone. 1 shapes up, and he cuts off a 5's pick. There's nothing to say that 5 couldn't slip that, because he most certainly will. Most teams, even if they free switch, won't switch a big X5 onto the person guarding their point guard. 3 and 2 are just hanging out here. They wait until 4 reverses his pivot and looks at him. We used to say, wait for the ball, let the ball show you what to do. So 4 squares up, and now 3 sets a back screen for 2. and we kick back that. We set a back screen, down screen, and as three sets that down screen again really quick for two, three slips it, and that's a lay-in we got a lot of times too. And then fives lifting is a pressure release, and then we would just be back in what we ran was our blocker mover motion. But anyway, that's Spartan. It's got several different looks out of it. We had some success with that again against teams who switched. But you guys have a good week, and thank you for taking the time to read Ted's newsletter.